Puffy not gonna really have you around if you not, unless you family. He not gonna have you around if you not with the shit. I think Fonzworth was his little girlfriend at one time, because you have to see how they was conducting themselves.
He don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him.
Okay, y'all might want to sit down for this one because this Diddy drama just hit a whole new level of messy. So, word on the street is that Fonzworth Bentley, you know Diddy's former butler who vanished from the spotlight, is about to step into the courtroom and drop bombs. And y'all, he is about to become the wild card in Diddy's trial. Industry insiders are saying that Fonzworth isn't just ready to spill the tea on freak-off tea Diddy allegedly dragged him into, but he is also coming with some never-before-seen tapes that could blow Diddy's whole defense to pieces. And get this, it turns out Fonzworth didn't just fade into the background, he ran for his life after Diddy allegedly tried to get him unalived. So grab your seat, because there's a lot to unpack in this situation. All right, y'all, let's rewind for a little backstory, because the history between Diddy and Fonzworth Bentley is deeper than most people realize. So, way back in the day, Fonzworth wasn't just Diddy's assistant, he was his valet, always by his side, helping run his life. Word is they crossed paths at a soul food spot in New York City that Fonzworth was managing at the time. Diddy pulled up, clocked Fonzworth's sharp style, and was like, yeah, I need that energy on my team. And let's not forget, this was right after that wild New York club shooting incident with J-Lo. Diddy was trying to switch things up, clean his image, and bring in some fresh faces, so he felt Fonzworth was the man for it.
And so he walked straight to my table. I stood up and it was like a little stare down match on some
wow.
And I won. And then he just pointed the old girl like, yo, get this dude was the 2 ways. Then remember the 2 ways? Anybody with me? 2 way.
Yeah, I had a 2-way.
Stay with me. He's like, yo, it was, get this dude my 2-way number. Well, I didn't call him the next day because I'm busy.
What a game.
Well, I wasn't busy. But you don't know. Don't nobody know. You don't know. You know. So.
But while Fonzworth made a name for himself in the entertainment industry as being Diddy's butler and side guy, a whole lot of people in the industry knew there was more to his relationship with Diddy. Freddie P, in this interview, alleged that Fonzworth used to be Diddy's boy toy.
Puffy not gonna really have you around if you not, unless you family. He not gonna have you around if you not with the shit. I think Fonzworth was his little girlfriend at one time, because you have to see how they was conducting themselves. I don't want to say that about Bentley. Bentley got kids and shit, and I got respect for that. Like, he was one of the few I fuck with. But the way they used to carry themselves back then, and plus he had put something on his Instagram. He put something on his Instagram like 4 or 5 months ago, and he was like, don't let me tell my story or some shit like that.
Now Fonzworth made the best of working as Diddy's assistant as he tried his hands on some other things in the entertainment industry. He made a cameo on the music video of Kanye's The Workout Plan. He also worked as a songwriter and is credited on multiple tracks on Kanye's album Jesus, including On Sight, Black Skinhead, I Am a God, and Hold My Liquor. And in addition to this, he tried to make a run for acting. He appeared on films such as Honey, Fat Albert, and Think Like a Man Too. But just when fans thought he was making his name for himself away from Diddy, Fonzworth disappeared. At that point, a lot of folks in the industry thought Fonzworth Bentley had been quietly canceled or blacklisted, because let's be real, 1 minute he was everywhere, strutting next to Diddy, working with Kanye, popping up in music videos, and even making slick little cameos in major films, and then just vanished like he'd never even been part of the culture. It had people scratching their heads over what went down behind the scenes. But when Cassie's lawsuit dropped, fans had a sneak peek into what Diddy and Fonzworth's relationship dynamics were. And y'all, this is wild. According to Cassie's lawsuit, Diddy's assistant were tasked with the responsibilities of taking gifts to Cassie and setting up the freak-offs. The lawsuit reads, Mr. Combs' assistants would help to set up the FOs, including by setting up the hotel suites with Baby Oil and Astroglide, from Freddie P claiming Fonzworth was Diddy's boy toy. To Cassie's lawsuit saying Diddy's assistant or butler was the one setting up the freak-offs, the dots are connecting, and honestly, it's hard not to believe Fonzworth was involved in those freak-offs too. Now, according to industry insiders, Fonzworth didn't just walk away from Diddy's circle. He allegedly left after being accused of stealing from him. But here's the twist. Those same insiders say he didn't actually steal anything. Instead, he took what he felt was owed to him, since Diddy allegedly wasn't paying him for all the behind-the-scenes work he was doing. He looked polished and successful on the outside, but behind closed doors, his finances were a mess. Fonzworth even admitted in an interview that he was making more money before he met Diddy than during his time working with him. Let that sink in.
I'm like, where was he getting all this money from?
Receipts. No, I was making really good money in the restaurant business.
That
actually.
good though? That's
like $100,000. Yeah,
Shit.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that is pretty
For New
good.
York. Yeah.
And back then too.
It's 98. Like that's a lot of money.
Wow, I'd have stayed.
Yeah, 90, 100. Like I was doing well. So and
Diddy wasn't paying that much.
Yeah, no way.
at all.
All right, y'all. This is where the story takes a wild turn. Word on the street is that Fonzworth Bentley is getting ready to testify against Diddy, and it's not just talk. According to sources, Fonzworth is planning to come forward and expose how Diddy allegedly forced him to take part in those now infamous freak-offs, secretly recorded him without consent, and then threatened to like those tapes when Fonzworth asked for the money he was owed. And yes, he even allegedly threatened to have him unalive. Now here's the extra layer of mess. The insider claims Fonzworth tried to build his path. He leveraged Diddy's connections, wrote a few tracks for Kanye, landed some small film roles, but the moment Diddy saw Fonzworth getting his shine, he allegedly had him blacklisted and doubled down on the threats, including leaking that tape. Fast forward to now, with Diddy staring down serious RICO charges, and Fonzworth is reportedly ready to spill everything. We're talking claims of being hooked on nose candy by Diddy, being forced into freak-offs, and brace yourselves, being eaten by Diddy. Yeah, you heard that right. Fonzworth is also said to be dealing with deep trauma from his time working as Diddy's butler. And it's not just testimony he's allegedly handing over. Never before seen tapes showing not only the freak-offs, but also footage involving Diddy and his bodyguards kidnapping and assaulting people. Industry insiders who've reportedly seen these tapes say if the tapes Fonzworth hits the witness stand with this evidence, it could be game over for Diddy. Why? Because these videos supposedly include graphic scenes, disturbing confessions, and even Diddy himself allegedly calling for his ops to be unalived and disposed of while on camera. And y'all, if that footage sees the inside of a courtroom, Diddy's chances of beating those RICO charges are as good as zero. Diddy's butler exposing him and leaking their freak-off tapes had people talking, and they left comments saying, nah, Bentley was an act. I saw him backstage at an award show, standing peacefully, talking to outcasts. Some girls saw him from college, and he turned to them and was himself. Bold, very masculine dude. 5 minutes later, he had to sit and do an interview, and then the Bentley dude came out. I was like, that's an act? Bentley says Diddy stopped paying him, so on his way out, he took what he wanted to compensate for not getting paid. I don't steal. However, I see why he took matters into his own hands. Diddy was known for using people and not paying them. Look Love been around over 60 years, and the day I saw Fonzworth walking around carrying an umbrella for Diddy, I knew then Diddy was screwing him. What real man would make himself look so weak as a man? So now the real question is, do you think Fonzworth is finally gonna step up, take the stand, and break the cycle of blackmail he's allegedly been stuck in for years? Is he ready to risk it all and testify against Diddy? Or is he gonna fold under pressure and let Diddy walk away yet again, untouched and unbothered? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.